Deep in the heart of Tanzania, beyond the modern world of cars, phones and supermarkets, lives a small group of people who have never known another way of life. They are the Hadza, one of the last true hunter-gatherer tribes on Earth. For thousands of years they have survived in the wild, using only what nature provides. No farming, no livestock, no permanent homes, just raw survival. But how do they do it? How do they find food every day in the harsh African bush, where dangerous animals roam and water is scarce? Their story is one of incredible skill, deep knowledge of the land, and the kind of wisdom that only comes from generations of living in perfect harmony with nature. The Hadza people are an indigenous tribe living in Tanzania, East Africa. They reside near Lake Eyasi, in a region known for its rugged beauty and diverse wildlife. For over 10,000 years, the Hadza have thrived in this environment. They live as their ancestors did, relying on hunting and gathering for their survival. Their way of life offers us a glimpse into the past, a time when humans lived in harmony with nature. The Hadza are not a large tribe, numbering only a few hundred individuals. They are divided into small groups that move across their territory following the availability of food and water. Unlike many modern societies, the Hadza have no formal leaders or strict social hierarchies. Their decisions are made communally, with a strong emphasis on sharing and cooperation. The Hadza language, with its unique clicking sounds, is unlike any other on Earth. It is a language deeply intertwined with their environment, rich in words describing the nuances of the natural world. Studying the Hadza, their language, and their way of life provides invaluable insights into human history, culture, and our relationship with the natural world. Imagine the vast plains of Africa. The Hadza men wake before the sun rises, their bare feet touching the cool earth. There are no maps, no roads, no GPS, just their instincts and memories passed down from their ancestors. Today they will hunt. The sun beats down on the dry savanna. Their weapons, not guns, not metal spears, just simple, handcrafted bows and arrows. These are no ordinary arrows, though. Each one is carefully made from local wood, with deadly poison extracted from a special plant. A single drop can bring down a large animal within minutes. Acacia trees dot the landscape, casting long shadows in the afternoon heat. They move like ghosts through the bush, their eyes scanning the land for signs of movement. A broken twig, a fresh footprint, a distant sound. These are clues that lead them to their prey. Suddenly they spot something, an impala grazing in the distance. The leader of the group slowly pulls back his bowstring, his muscles tense, his breath steady. He waits, feeling the perfect moment, then release. The arrow flies through the air, striking the impala. It runs for a few seconds before the poison takes effect. The Hadza men approach carefully, thanking nature for the meal. They butcher the animal right there, taking everything they can use, meat, bones, even the hide. Nothing is wasted. This is the home of the Hadza, their hunting grounds for millennia. They share this land with a remarkable array of animals. Elephants lumber across the plains, while giraffes gracefully graze on the acacia trees. Zebras and wildebeest roam in large herds, their hooves kicking up dust as they move across the landscape. Lions, the apex predators, stalk their prey in the tall grass. Leopards, with their spotted coats, blend seamlessly into the dappled shade of the trees. The Hadza know this land intimately. They can read the signs of the bush like a book. Animal tracks in the sand, the alarm calls of birds, the rustling of leaves, all provide valuable information about the presence of prey. Their knowledge of the land and its creatures is not just a matter of survival, it is a testament to their deep connection with the natural world. The Hadza are skilled hunters, relying on their knowledge, patience, and simple but effective tools. Not every day is a good hunting day. Sometimes the animals are too far or the hunt fails. But the Hadza never go hungry. The women and children play an equally important role, gathering food from the land. They know every plant, every fruit, every root that can be eaten. They dig for wild tubers, pull berries from bushes, and climb trees to collect honey, the sweetest prize of all. The Hadza have a special relationship with the honey guide bird. When they whistle, the bird responds, leading them to hidden beehives. In return, they leave some honey for the bird. It's a perfect partnership between human and nature. Water is another challenge. The Hadza don't have wells or bottles. Instead, they find hidden sources, small pools, tree roots that store water, even the stomachs of certain animals. They know exactly where to look, even in the driest seasons. Their weapon of choice is the bow and arrow, crafted with remarkable precision. The bows are made from strong, flexible wood, strung with carefully prepared sinew from hunted animals. The arrows are crafted with equal care, their tips expertly fashioned from bone, metal, or poisoned plant extracts. When hunting large game, the Hadza often employ a collaborative approach. A group of men will set out, their movements stealthy and silent as they track their prey. They communicate using hand signals and whispers, careful not to alert their target. Once in range, they launch their arrows with deadly accuracy, bringing down animals many times their size. Smaller animals like birds and baboons are often hunted using snares and traps. These are cleverly concealed along animal trails or in trees, utilizing the Hadza's deep understanding of animal behavior. Honey, a highly prized delicacy, is collected using smoke to calm the bees, while the honeycomb is harvested from high up in the trees. While hunting plays a vital role in their subsistence, the Hadza are not solely reliant on meat. The Hadza don't build houses, they don't have villages or fences. Instead, they live in small, temporary huts made from grass and branches. When the food in one area runs low, they simply move to a new place. There are no leaders, no bosses, everyone is equal. Decisions are made together and everyone shares what they have. There is no rich or poor. In the Hadza world, if you have food, you eat. If you don't, someone will share with you. Their way of life is disappearing. The modern world is closing in, bringing roads, farms and fences. But for now, the Hadza continue as they always have, living wild, hunting with ancient tools and surviving in a way that humans once did long ago. They are a reminder of what we all once were, hunters, gatherers, survivors. And in their story we see the incredible power of human instinct, skill and respect for nature. In fact, a significant portion of their diet comes from gathering wild plants, fruits and roots. The women play a crucial role in this aspect of their subsistence strategy. They possess an encyclopedic knowledge of the edible plants in their territory. They know which plants provide sustenance, which have medicinal properties and which are poisonous. Women gather berries, dig for tubers and collect baobab fruit, a nutritious staple rich in vitamin C. Their gathering trips are not just about finding food, they are social occasions filled with laughter, storytelling, and the sharing of knowledge between generations. The Hadza diet, a combination of lean meat, gathered plants, honey, and the occasional treat of baobab fruit, is surprisingly balanced and nutritious. It is a far cry from the processed foods and sugary drinks that are common in many modern societies. Their active lifestyle and natural diet contribute to their overall health and well-being.